What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars Black Series, The Client. And so here we have the Star Wars Black Series, The Client, posing out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually run through his accessories. The Client really doesn't come with much. He does come with a tracking fob, which does fit in his hand really nicely. Then he does come with a cam toner, which does look really nice. I am glad they included it. And then he also does have some ingots of Beskar that go into the cam toner. Other than that, the Client doesn't come with any other accessories. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually move on to his details. So here we have a closer look at the Client, and I have to say Hasbro has done a really good job with the likeness of the Client. It really does look like the actor. They did a very good job of capturing his likeness. Now, one thing I am going to criticize the figure about is his hair. They should have added some highlighting to his hair because it's just white. I think some gray in the hair would have looked really nice because it is a little bit stark, seeing nothing but white hair. I know he did have white hair in the series, but a little bit of gray would have gone a long way just to highlight some of the hair because it is sculpted really nicely. You can see he does have a bald patch right there, but it is a very good likeness. I do like the way he came out. So as far as the head sculpt goes, it's very close to the actor's likeness, so I do appreciate that small little detail. So looking at the rest of his outfit, there's really nothing too exciting going on here, but we do have something really nice. I like his jacket here. You can see it does have this little clasp which does connect both sides. I do like that little detail. He has his Imperial medallion right here, which does go around his neck really nicely, and it fits perfectly. As you can see, it's not riding up and it's not moving around freely, so really good job there. As far as his coat goes, I really do like his jacket. You can see right here they did sculpt what should be fluff. This should be furry material, and they did a really good job of sculpting it so that it looks like it's a little bit fuzzy, so I do like that. And like I said, these do peg in here. They do come off. If you want to remove them, you can, but I'm gonna leave them in, and I do like it. It's done in this really nice gold plastic, so really good attention to detail there. His jacket has a lot of nice detail on it. You can see it does look very nice. It looks like leather going all the way throughout his costume, so that's a really good touch there. You can see it does have the belt loops going through the back as well, coming down to the front. Now unfortunately the belt is sculpted onto the jacket. The loops right here, they don't float around, so they're just a solid piece attached to the jacket, but I do like that because it does prevent it from looking a little bit awkward. This at least sits very flushly, so good job there. Shoulders, of course, have that same detail, and then we also do have what looks to be like armbands, or at least some kind of banding around the elbow part, which that is a really nice little detail. You can see it has some difference in texture right there. Then we go on to the rest of his sleeve, where you can see he does have a little bit of brown on his sleeve, so really good job there by Hasbro adding that little details. It's the little details that make figures pop, I'm not gonna lie, so really do like that. And then we do have his hands, which no gloves. So moving on to the rest of his outfit, he's basically just wearing a brown Imperial outfit, and it is textured really nicely, but unfortunately there's really not much going on. You can see it's just brown. The texture is nice. He does have a belt right here that is black with a really nice gold buckle right there. Then we go on to his pants, which again, there's nothing too spectacular about them. They do have a really nice seam line going down the side, but overall they're just basically brown pants, and though the texturing is nice, it's not as noticeable as it is on his shirt. Then he does go down to his black boots, the Imperial boots that all Imperial officers and important Imperials wear. It's just a really nice little detail. These boots look so good. I kind of wish they were high gloss, but I don't think they were high gloss in the show, so I believe that's accurate. And you can see right here there's a little piece of plastic that I need to peel off, but it's not a big deal. So overall, the Client here, though not the most exciting figure, has some pretty good details on him, so I really do like that. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get the client compared to other figures you may have in your collection. And so here we have the client posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have the client posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. And finally, here we do have the client posed next to a Lightning Collection White Ranger and a Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. So with the comparisons out of the way, guys, let's actually move on to the client's articulation. Now, he does have a double ball joint in the head, which does let him look up about that far. He can't really look down on that ball joint, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it does turn left and right, and we do get some pretty decent tilt on there. He does have another ball joint here in the neck, which does let him look up even higher, so I do like that. And with that, he can look down even lower, so I do like the fact that the neck joint does work for making him look down. That does help with posability. To my knowledge, I don't think the client has butterfly joints. I think it's just a pin going into his arm, but his arm does go out to the side. Let's see. Now, there doesn't seem to be any movement in the shoulder other than going out to the side and then going all the way around. We don't have a bicep swivel, but we do have a single bend here at the elbow, giving us a little, actually 90 degrees, which is pretty fair. It does rotate here at the elbow. We have a swivel and hinge here at the wrist, and this is an in and out hinge on his left hand. We do have a vertical hinge here on the right hand. So going on to the rest of his articulation, the client has a ball joint here at the torso, which, as you would expect, it is a little bit hindered by his jacket. He can lean back a little bit, can't really lean too far forward, which I find that a little bit annoying. Can tilt side to side as well as rotate side to side. So there is that rotation. Legs do go out to the, or kick forward to about right there. Don't really kick back, but even if they did, they were hindered by his jacket. Going out to the side, pretty impressive for a man of his age. I mean, just look at how nice that split is. Now, unfortunately, because his jacket is a softer material, it still gets in the way and it really doesn't flex all too well. So even if you were to try to have him sitting, we have a traffic cone syndrome there, so that's a little bit unfortunate. He does have a thigh swivel up high. We have a single bend at the knee, giving us a little better than 90 degrees, and then it does rotate right there. No boot swivel, but we do have a hinge in the ankle going back and forward really nicely, and then forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, the client has some pretty decent articulation and what you expect of a man of his age. So he's not going to be doing any karate kicks, although if you really wanted to, he can. So just letting you guys know that. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get the client posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the Star Wars Black Series, the client pose for my final thoughts, and overall this is a really nice figure to have if you're a fan of the Mandalorian. Now, he's not the most exciting figure that we've had a look at. He's rather on the plain side, and I can understand if a lot of people want to skip this figure. Me personally, I wanted to have him in my collection just so I have all the figures from the Mandalorian. I believe the only one I'm really missing is the Remnant Stormtrooper, which I never found in the stores, and it would have been nice to have the Remnant Stormtrooper posed next to the client. I think that would be a really nice little addition if I had it, but unfortunately I just have the regular Stormtroopers. But overall, really do like the way the client came out. I do like the fact that he comes with a tracking fob. I think that's a really nice little detail, and then the Camtono with the Beskar ingots looking really nice. That's a really good accessory, and the Camtono can be used for other displays. I kind of wish that he came with some individual ingots of Beskar, kind of like when he gave the Mandalorian the single Beskar ingot as a down payment. That would have been nice to have. But if you have the Target exclusive Mandalorian, you do have some ingots that you can actually have him hold, so I do like that. If you guys are looking for the client, he is starting to hit stores at the time I'm making this video, and I was lucky enough to pre-order my client from Amazon, and I did get it from Amazon, where he did run about $22, which again, that is a little bit unfortunate that a lot of 6-inch figures are starting to go into the realm of $22 to $24. It's just the name of the game right now, guys. If you're not really into a figure, I really do recommend you pass on it. Cherry pick as much as you can. Me, I was really looking forward to the client because like I said, I really do like The Mandalorian. Having a shelf dedicated to that series is something I am looking forward to. So if you can find the client and you really want them in your collection, I would say add them. Otherwise, if you're not that big a fan of the character itself, or you don't really want them, I can see a lot of people passing on this figure. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other Star Wars Black Series videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you'd like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll gladly have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.